So if we do some of the things that we've talked about in terms of protecting ourselves from EMFs, and you mentioned the EMFs are cumulative, can our bodies repair themselves if we do some of these things and take certain measures? Can we kind of turn back time in terms of the damage that's been done?
I believe I wouldn't even be sitting here. Literally, I would not. I just, because I could not go anywhere without doing the things that I've done. But I liken it, and I tell my people who call me that it's like you have a pitcher and it finally gets full after so many years. And so once we have these symptoms, we're full. We can do these things like I do, like wearing my biodot and grounding. We can bring that back down so we don't have the symptoms, but then we're still being dumped into. So it's a constant balancing act of what you need to do to offset the damage that you're being exposed to today. And we're already at full. And in fact, I tell them, because we can get symptom free like I did, but I tell them you got to think of yourself being in ICU for a while. Just get yourself grounded, spend hours a day grounding, and being away from the radiation to bring down your symptoms. And I get people symptom free. It's actually been the most rewarding thing I've done in the 50 years I've been in the medical field. It's because to turn people around in 24, 48 hours with our dots, and by the time people call us, so many, and this really concerned me, but I must admit I felt the same way before I found the answer. They don't want to live anymore. They call and they go, I want you to know I'm ready to kill myself today. And I felt that way. I literally, before I found the answer and I was itching and bleeding for hours, all day, all night, no sleep, you get to that point. But when they call and say, I'm only calling you because multiple people have given me your name and say you can help, but I want you to know that I'm ready to kill myself. But we get them this technology. They call in 24 hours. I feel great. I mean, it is that dramatic a relief. So we can, but it's always going to be a balancing game. It's always going to be that we need to, like in preparation of coming to all this Wi-Fi now, I went to the beach in a place that's a quarter mile from the nearest building to do a lot of grounding before I came in here.